Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Hanifah with ID number 41014200041. And now I'm going to explain some problem with simplex method, duality, and sensitivity. For the first is simplex method. So we have the problem here, maxima z equal to 5x1 plus 10x2 plus 4x3. And the constraints are 2x1 plus 5x2 less than or equal to 15, 6x2 plus 2x3 less than or equal to 30, 4x1 plus 5x3 less than or equal to 35, where x1, x2, and x3 is greater than or equal to 0. And now we also have the standard form. Because this is less than or equal, so we have to add slack variable. So the constraint become 2x1 plus 5x2 plus s1 equal to 15, 6x2 plus 2x3 plus s2 equal to 30, 4x1 plus 5x3 plus s3 equal to 35. And now the objective function z is equal to 5x1 plus 10x2 plus 4x3 plus 0 times s1 plus 0 times s2 and plus 0 times s3. Where x1, x2, and x3, x1, s2, and s3 is greater than or equal to 0. Now, this is the iteration 1. Iteration 1, we write the variable basic in here, and then x1, x2, x3, s1, s2, s3, and write value. We fill the column with the coefficient of the constraint that we have 2, 5, 0, 1, 0, 0, and etc. And then we determine the matrix identity. Yeah, the variable that form the matrix identity, that is s1, s2, and s3 become the basic variable. And then we also write the z in here, 5, the coefficient of function objective. And then we compute 0 times 2 plus 0 times 0 plus 0 times 4 equal to 0. And also the other column. And then we subtraction cz minus zz. Cj minus zj. And then equal to -5, -10, -4, and etc. Then we determine the key column with the most negative value. Then we choose this column as the key column. This is the key column. And then for the row column, we determine by index that is equal to right value divided by the value of key column. 15 divided by 5 equal to 3. 30 divided by 6 equal to 5. 35 divided by 0 is equal to undefined. Okay. And then we choose the smallest value of this index. Then that is the row key. This is the smallest, and then this is the row key, and we get the intersection of row key and column key is equal to key number. This is the 5, this is the key number. And then because it's still negative, it said it's not optimal, we continue to the next iteration. Iteration 1, we write the variable, and then for the first, we are going to make the new value of the iteration for the first row, because this is the row key in before iteration. We write 2 divided by the key number. The key number is 5. 2 divided by 5, and etc. And for the other row, we use the old value in this iteration minus the new value of row key times the value of key column, and then equal -2 over 5, and etc. And also the third row, we do the same way, and we got Cj equal to 4, 10, 0, 2, and etc. And then we subtraction Cj minus Zj, then we get the value. Because it's still negative number, we continue the iteration. This is the second iteration. We do the same way. And also, we still get the negative value of Cj minus Zj. We continue to 3 iteration. Because there is no negative value in this last iteration, and we get the maximum value of this problem is equal to 57. Yeah, the maximum value of z is equal to 57. So that is the simplex method. And next, we will looking for the duality. This is the primal form, maximize, and we're gonna change, or we're gonna looking for the dual. Because the primal is maximized, then the dual is minimized. We make the in here x1, x2, x3, and rv. We put the value with the coefficient of constraint in here, 2, 5, and 0, and etc. And also the right value. And also we put the value of z. This is typo. The value of z in here. Z, or the object function, is equal to 5, 10, and 4. So we change to the dual form, become the objective function, because t is equal to the right value of the primal form, 15y1 plus 30y2, plus 35y3. So this is the objective function in the dual form, become minimized, and the constraints 2y1 plus 4y3 is greater than or equal to 5. So this is, so also another column, we do the same, and then we get the new constraints, and also the sign is opposite than the primal form. In primal form, we have less than or equal, and the dual form, we have greater than or equal. And we do the next step, change to standard form, because this is the greater than or equal, we have to subtraction these constraints with select variable and add with artificial variable. This is z min become negative 15y1 negative minus 30y2 minus 35y3 minus 0s1 minus 0s2 minus 0s3 minus m times A1 minus M times A2 and minus M times A3. This is the first table. We write the variable here and fill the column and fill the cell with the coefficient. And then this is because the metric identity formed from artificial variable, so A1, A2, A3 become the basic variable. The coefficient of artificial variable is equal to negative M. Negative M, also negative M. Now we put the ZJ here and CJ. And then we do the iteration. We have still negative value, so we must do the next iteration, iteration 1. After the iteration, we get the column key here and the row key. And then we still have the negative value. We do the next step, namely iteration 2. In iteration 2, we also still have the negative value of Cj minus Zj. So we do the next iteration. In this third iteration, we also still have the negative value. And this is the last iteration, iteration 4. In iteration 4, there is no negative value again. So we can say this iteration is optimal, and this is the value of the optimum value is equal to negative 57. This means that is equal to the value of the primal. So because this is the duality is equal to negative. So, yeah. So that's all the duality. And next is we will conclude this problem is equal to degeneracy or not. We see in the right value here in the index, in the right value, because the right value of constraint is not equal to 0, so this is not the degeneracy problem. We continue to the sensitivity 1. I take sensitivity 1 in here. For the first step, we do the same way, do the iteration, and we get the value. And in here, I will change to the right side. In this first case of sensitivity, change to the right side. Yeah, we have in here is a column that equal to, nah, in the last column, in the last iteration, we have the variable x2, x3, and x1. So we write in here the variable, and this is the value of the original variable, original row. And then we must looking for the inverse of this matrix, and this is the inverse. We get the inverse, and now we must to multiply this inverse by the right value of optimum value before 15. The right value 15, 30, and 35. We multiply that by the inverse, and we get 1/2, 2 times 2, 4/5, 6, 3/5, this value is equal to this x1 1/2, x2 4/5, and x3 6/3/5. Yeah, this equal. And in this case, change to the right side. We suppose the right side of right value we change become 15 plus a. So we do the multiplication of matrix here. 3/10 times 15 plus a plus -1/4 times 30 plus 1/10 times 35, and we get the result is equal to 1/2 plus 3/10a. In the second row, we get the result 2,8 times plus 2/25a, and then the third row we get 6,6 minus 6/25a, and this value must greater than or equal to 0. So we do the inequation here, inequality, and we get the value of a is greater than or equal to -1, 2/3. A is greater than or equal to -35, and 27,5 is greater than or equal to a. So we get this boundary of a must be like this, and we suppose in here a is equal to 10. Because a is equal to 10, we must add 10 into the right side in here. 15 plus 10 equal to 25, and we do the multiplication again, and then we get this result. We can check the maximum of z. 3 1/2 times 5. 5 in here is the original value of x1, and 3 times 3/5 times 10. 10 in here is x2, and 5 1/5 times 4. 4 in here is coefficient of x3. Then we get the result is equal to 74,3. We get the value is greater than before. So this is the first case. And then the next case, change in the coefficient of the objective function. I take coefficient boundary for x2. In here, I suppose x2 become a, and then we do the iteration. And then we get the way is the same as sensitivity before. And then we get the result a is greater than or equal to -10,321. And we can suppose a is equal to 12. We substitute the a is equal to 12 in this iteration. Coefficient of x2 is equal to 12, and then we compute, and then we get the result. The optimum value is equal to 62 1/2 or 62,5. This is also greater than before. It can be we can suppose a is equal to is greater than or equal to -10,321. we can still apply this into this problem. So next, we have technical coefficient change. We get the maximums and constraints here. And then suppose we change the constraint in here to x1, I change become x1, and there is no x1 coefficient, and I change this is to x1, and the third constraint, I change coefficient of x1 become 3. We can looking for a star I equal to b inverse times IA. So this is the matrix. Because the AI is equal to 1, 2, 3, this is the coefficient of the new constraint. We are looking for A star 1 is equal to the inverse of B times A1. This is the inverse of matrix B times A1. And then we get this value. We can apply this value into the iteration because I changed the A1 or X1 in here. I must change this row into this value. Then I change. Also, this is Cj will change since I change the value of this column and become Cj minus Zj is equal to 1,74, and the value is still same as before, 57. So that's all the explanation of our example problem of program linear program with a simplex method, duality, and sensitivity. So that's all for me. I'm sorry if there are so many mistakes, and thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.